welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Sass. I do all things cash budgeting here to give my money a purpose, reduce my overspending and pay off some debts. If that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe, like and pop the notifications on for an alert of all of my upcoming new videos. I hope you're all having a lovely day and doing well. Today I'm closing out my February budget and see how I got on. I'll be counting up my binders to see how much I've got saved, and I will be doing a tiny bit of condensing because I don't have a large accumulative amount of money right now, so I'll just be condensing the bits that are a little bit thicker. So let's have a look at my budget. So we're on February. So I usually close off the week on a Saturday, but as February ended on a Tuesday, we'll just do these few days and I'll do the rest on my normal check-in on a Saturday. So let's zoom in. Right, so Saturday was actually a no spend day, which was good. And then on Sunday I did the shopping, which is joint. Yep, joint. So I did the shopping at Aldi, and I always say, oh, we don't need that much, until I quickly go into the fridge cupboards and realise actually we do need quite a bit. It was still in budget. I had £80 and I spent £74.60, so I'm really chuffed about that. And then I went to B&Q and I got something for my table, which was going to be out of my 250 savings challenge that I had. So I had £25 left over, which is actually for something that I was trying to wait for in IKEA. But I was going to paint my table that me and my partner made. However, I think where I'm doing so much stuff on here and it's already getting stained with just the base coat on, I think I'm going to just cover it with like a sticky vinyl. So that's what I went and got at B&Q out of my 250 challenge. So I'm going to put sinking funds, which is green, but this is actually money that I already had left over for my 250. So yeah, so I did that. And then I went and got my nails done. So in the last video I had, I think I was missing 2, maybe 3, but by the end I near enough lost this whole entire hand. All of the nails had come off. It's just where I'd been building stuff and cleaning out loads and loads of things over the last few weeks, and then we went into the loft and tidied that out, and I just kept getting caught on things. So my nails needed new ones. I got a new shape and everything, so I used the £22 I had left in my sinking funds, and then I used £16 of my spending money for that, but I'll still say sinking fund for it. So it was a lot more than expected, but I needed a whole hand redone really, so they just took them all off, put them back on and started again. I also went into Greggs and got myself a sausage roll and a bottle of water, which is for my weekly spending for eating out. And then on Tuesday it was a no spend day. So that is February done. So just want to then check in on my goals and count my no spend days. So January's no spend days was, I had 9, so I was hoping for the same, if not more. So we've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 this month. So that's really, really good. I'm really chuffed with that. So that was that bit. And then condensed binders, we're going to be doing that today. So I'm going to tick it. I put any extra funds I had in my car maintenance sinking fund. I've been doing that pretty much all month. And then I was going to create my 1K sub prize. But because I've been doing so many things for like my Etsy shop and getting ready for the market, I haven't had time to make it, but I've planned it. So at least I've done that part, and I will create it once I've got the last of the orders that I've got in at the moment out, and I'm fully prepped for Saturday's market. So that is pretty much February for me. Let's have a look at the next bit. Okay, so each month I just want to make sure that I try and have at least £50 of other income come in. I obviously got paid for the last of the books. So the December one paid me during February, and the January books got paid, which was £200. So yeah, so altogether my other income was 620 in the end, which was way more than the 50 that I try to get every month. yeah, so I'm hoping that this will help me with my £50 per month goal extra funds. So 620. My other goal was trying to have £750 in my savings goal. So what we will be doing is going over to my budget and then having a look at all of my binders and see what I saved this month. So let's first of all have a look at my full month. So I filled it all out and I pretty much stuffed everything that I budgeted for. And what I've done is I've highlighted a few areas where I've either overspent or I've put extra in a sinking fund. So, or I done well in my budget. So food, I had a £450 budget and I spent £443. I've got about £7 left in my purse. That will unstuff on the week. I'm really happy with that because this is one of the main things that I wanted cash stuffing to help me with. And if you've seen all my other videos, I struggle to try to keep food down. One, because it's the cost of this living crisis and inflation and everything else, but also I just overspend when sometimes I don't need to. I need to start looking in the cupboards and really thinking about how to make meals on a bit of a cheaper budget. So yes, I'm stuck into budget with that. I'm super happy about that one. Spending is down £16, but that's because I had to put that into nails, which is the extra there. So I actually spent £56 in the month to have my nails done, but I've had to have them fixed several times. But that has nothing to do with the person who does them. It is just me. I batter them, which is why I have my nails done, because mine otherwise get absolutely trashed when I just gel them myself. But yeah. And then car maintenance this month was one of the major ones I tried to put extra in. I budgeted for 50. I ended up putting £135 in there, which I'm really, really happy about. My envelopes, I had extra £22, which meant I got to do an extra envelope, but always trying to budget £200 to keep me on track to get that £2,000 that I need for my balloon payment in September. I had to put some extra money into my bag business, which is fine. And then I've got the unbudgeted spend of 123, which if you've seen some of my videos, is some of these pink ones. That's what that 123 is. So that all had to be paid back. So that's everything really for my monthly budget. I'm really, really happy with it. Yeah, so let's crack on to see what I've got in my binders, so I can figure out how much I saved this month. That's the main thing. Like, as long as I've kept a budget, and then I might have unbudgeted spend, but as long as they're covered, then I'm super happy with it. So yeah, good month for me in February. So let's start with filling in some of these. So we're going to start with a joint. So joint account. So the supermarket is going to be empty because it is the end of the month. Takeout has £5 left. Don't think I wrote takeout, no. So takeout and those ones are the ones that I usually spend all anyway. I'll leave the £5 in there for next time. So groomers has got 15. Yes, groomers has got 15. Oh, let's make this a little bit neater. Make sure you can see, you can. So creamers have got 15. Let's just neaten that 5 up. And then house has got, it says 6 on here. Yes, it's got 6 left because I had to buy some gardening tools. Date night doesn't have anything. Costco doesn't have anything. We went Costco's and done that. Anniversaries got 20. Is that right? Oh no, it's got, yes, it's got 20. 20. School activities says it's got 20. And it has. So this is to help build up for when my daughter goes to secondary school. And talking about secondary school, she didn't get into the school that we were hoping. Our first preference, it was yesterday that they let us know which school it was, and it was such a horrible thing to have to tell her because majority of her friends are going to that one. So we spent all night trying to think about all the positive things about the other school. It's such a horrible thing to have to disappoint them, but there's not much I can do. I can appeal, but as she doesn't have any siblings in the area that is going to the same school, I haven't really got much I could do. It was just an oversubscribed school, and the other school is still just as good. It's just not, it's got as many friends. And a little bit of background about us. So we moved to this area just over a year ago. So she only just made these new friends, and then I think the thing that made her really upset is the fact that she's going to have to now go and make all new friends. But she seemed quite high in spirits this morning, so I think last night worked. But yeah, trying to save to make sure she can do all the school activities, if she wants to do a club, if she wants to go on school trips. This is for me to start doing. It's a bit of a slow one at the beginning, but I will be putting more and more into this once my car one has gone down. Yes, so that's school activities. So school activity, what did I say? It has got 20, and month ahead has got 0. I'm paying back my partner for a table that we bought out of his savings, which was quite expensive, which is £200 a month at the moment. Once that's done, we're going to start putting money in our month ahead. We also have got really high gas and electric bills at the moment, so I'm hoping that will start to calm down in the next month or so once it starts to warm up. So then we'll have a little bit more what we can put in the joint account binder. So next one is my short-term sinking funds. I've got a pen on this one. It's falling apart. I think it might be time to get a new one. So fun has a 0. We spent that over the half term. Gifts has got 20. Just double check it. Yes, a 20. School donation has got 13. The school's actually taken their wish list down, so I don't know if somebody's like bought everything for them. So our school has an Amazon wish list, or if the link's just not working. So I'll have to double check, because that's what some of this money will be towards as well. Nails is got nothing. I used that all. Clothing has $37.50. I know it's random. It's because I have got my daughter some tights, and they were $4.50, I think it was, or something like that. So 32, 4, 6, 7.50. Yeah, $37.50. Hair and Beauty has got £12. Yep, 12. Stationery. So I've got most of my Etsy orders in now. I'm just waiting for one more, and then I'll do a Happy Mail video and show you all what I got and how I'm going to be using those in my those saving challenges in my budget. So stationery's got £10 left. Health has got 15. Which I will need some supplements soon, so my next one I do definitely need to put a bit more in there. So birthday's got my daughter's birthday money in there, which is 200. I'll probably be spending some of that today and booking her birthday treat that she wants to do with her friends. And night out has got 30, and I've actually got a night planned with the girls, so that will need some attention as well, because it was kind of a last minute thing, and it's on the 11th of March, which is a week and a bit away. So yeah, so that's got, what did I say, 30? Sorry, I'm chatting before writing down. 30. Okay, so that is, definitely need a new one of these. I don't like wasting things though. I'll just have to see. Okay, so my long-term sinking fund. So this is the one where I'm going to be doing some condensing today. So I might condense while we go along, actually, when I'm in there. And then what I'll do is I'll pop a picture of my hyper jar of... what I'll do is I'll pop a picture on the screen of the hyper jar with the money in it. Because, yeah, I've got a hyper jar account, and these ones will be going into there. So, debt. So debt has got 215, and I'm going to be taking some of this out. So it's got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 15. Yeah, because I'm going to be getting money out to restuff for my March budget. So instead of going to the bank and getting the money out and having to take this back, I'll use this cash and then from my bank transfer it over to my hyper jar. So we'll keep 15 in there, and then we'll put the 200 there, and then use my 200 placeholder to go in there. So if you're new, I have similar ones of this on my Etsy shop. These are the ones I just used scrap when I was testing them out. But I've got purple, blue, all sorts. And if you do want to mix the colours, just pop me a message and I can change it for you. But yeah, these placeholders are on my Etsy shop. So 215 in debt. So pop that in there and write it down. 215. Car maintenance. So I'm glad this is going to be condensed down and into the bank, because I actually have to buy the tyres online and then they get sent to the garage close to me, and then I take the car and then they have them fitted for me. So I do need it pretty much in the bank anyway. So £110, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 35. So ignore the £110, obviously haven't updated that. So it was 135 in there. So I'll write that down. 135, and I'll take 100 out, 20, 40, 60, 81, and leave the 35 in there for now. One. Get that one cool. Okay, so let me just quickly update this. So I obviously had a deposit of 25, so I've now got 135. Oh, I love the smell of that pen. You can't smell it, but I can. Okay, and then we've got car insurance, which has got 110, so I'm going to condense this one down as well. It might not have 110, let's just check. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. I did, so I'll leave 10. And we'll put 100 in the bank. So 110 for car insurance. Uniform. Don't think this has got enough to do. So now that I know which school my daughter's going to, she is on the waiting list for the other school. So I'm going to wait 2 more weeks, and then I can figure out how much the whole uniform is going to cost and make sure my budget is correct for it, which it should be. And then, yeah, we should get some stuff in the post with all the things that you need. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 in there now, which is good, because I want to be able to get that uniform before the rush happens, really, July, August time, because that can be quite stressful when you don't get everything. Yeah, and then trying to hunt for tight socks, whatever. Yeah, anyway, emergency, I will be condensing this one, and emergency has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 210, 20, 30, 40, 55. So I'm going to take the 200 and then leave the 55. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. Which I'm really glad about, because my goal for this year was to get this one to at least 1 month of my bills, which I know it isn't a lot, but the way that my budget works and just starting off, I think this is quite a big achievement for me, and I'm really happy about that. So yeah, I'm glad that I've done that. So that is 255 so far. So I've got 195, 195 to hit my yearly goal, and it's only beginning of March, so I'm really chuffed with that one. School holidays has got 30. It said school holidays, but the main thing that I'm trying to save for is the summer holidays, really. Especially as my daughter's going to big school, really want to be spending some time having some fun, making some memories before more homework, you know, the change of being in the big school with all the big kids and stuff like that. So Princess has got 100 in the bank. 100 in the bank, and then we have got 25. So this is my daughter, 125. She's got her own savings account, which already had 100 in. So we're just starting this off. So this is just for her future, nothing in particular, just to save for her. I used to have savings for her, and then when I went to uni and I was trying to work and all of that, I couldn't, when she needed stuff, I literally just didn't have it. So I had to use her savings when she needed school uniform when she started. I was a single mum then. So yeah, so it's really nice to start this up again. Amazon, which comes out, so I've got £10 in there. Amazon comes out in July. So, yeah, it needs to be 95, or as much as I possibly can, just to take the burden away. Apple. So this is to help towards getting my phone paid off by the end of the year. She's got 20, and then also start saving for a Apple Mac, which I really, really, really want. 20, but it's not priority. Get my phone paid off first is needed. So the Save 250 challenge, like I said, I had 25 left. I just spent 14 on the sticker. So I have got in the bank £11, saving 150. Yeah, I have got 150 because my sewing classes, I'm going back on in January. I'm going back on Monday. I took a month break so I could catch up on some other bits because it's 2 evenings a week, but I've actually missed it, so I'm really looking forward to going to that. Birthday is actually in birthday, so I've already done that, so it is £5 savings challenge. I could just count the £5 on the tracker, but I want to count the fives. I love counting the fives. Anyway, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So I've got 50 in my £5 savings challenge. 50. Wow. That built up really quickly. Christmas has got, I think, 115. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 105. 105 in Christmas. Really good. For me to be able to hit my goal, it would need to be £60 a month. So I'm slightly behind, but I can build that up at different times of the year. Not 60, that's because I was saying 60, 105. Like I said, once the car's gone in September, have a little bit more wiggle room with cash. So yeah. Rainy day, it's got £10 in it. I've only just started that one. I want to put the lid on. £10. My sunny hat has got £5. I've just done that, and I just put £30 in the float. So that float money will just live there, that £30, until market season ends in December. Then that'll be redistributed into my other binders. Because yeah, I always need some float in case people want to pay with cash, like us. So that's everything. So let's add it all up. Calculator. So let's do the joint first. So joint is 15 plus 6 plus 20 plus 20. So £61, which is fine. This is something that's quite new for me. And I know we've got some financial boundaries at the moment that will change, and we'll have a lot more to start stuffing. So mine now. So I've got nothing in fun. So we've got 20, 13, 37, 50, 12, 10, 15, 200, 30, 215, 135, 110, 80, 255, 30, 125, 10, 20, 11, 150, 50, 105, 10, 5, and 30. So I've got 1, 6, 7, 8, 50. Which is fantastic. I'm really chuffed with that. That's what I've got saved. The only thing that's missing is the car and my penny savings challenge. I'm going to leave the car to be a bit of a mystery so I can figure out where I am maybe quarterly or halfway through the year. Yeah, so I'm leaving those ones out, and I've got 1,678.50. So let's have a look what I had in January, and then that the difference will be how much I've saved this month. So that minus 1046.50. So I've saved £632 this month. And my February one, I tried to say 750, but if I actually include my car, I'm way over that. So I'm not going to be harsh on myself, especially now that I've decided not to add the car. So £632. So happy. Put here £632 saved. I'll put actual. There we go. So that is fine. I'm happy with that, and I'm really happy with my February budget, and everything is now ready for me to start doing my March. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, then please add them below the video, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all really, really soon. Until the next one, see you later.